Well, hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a blessed day. For first and foremost, I'd like to thank God for allowing me a chance to get it right. Okay, what I'm going to talk about is self love. And the reason why I want to talk about self love is because self love is very important. Very, very important. I mean, when you love yourself, I'm telling you, all things fall into place for you. I'm just gonna get into a little bit about something that happened to me. Something that pushed me to love myself more. So, okay, I was going through a lot of things in my life. Separation. Situation with my child. And my living situation. It was a lot of things happening to me at one time. Um, and it just felt like I was myself. Every day that I got up, it was to make somebody else happy. Everything that I did, it was basically the majority of the time to make someone else happy. I didn't like letting people down, no matter who it was, no matter how you treated me, or how you were to me, or what part you played in my life. I've never wanted to let you down. So I've always been the type of person to do whatever I could do to make someone else happy. But in the midst of making others happy, Tonette wasn't happy. Tonette wasn't feeling herself. I felt myself be somebody I never wanted to be. I felt myself be a total stranger, complete stranger. That stranger that I saw, that person that I saw, I didn't like her. I didn't like her because that wasn't her. That wasn't me. That wasn't who I was. It's not how I was raised. That's not how I grew up. Yes, situations in my life happened that had me real bitter inside, had me angry. Once when I was a child, when my mother passed away, that took everything out of me. Yes, I was careless. I was angry. I didn't care about nobody's feelings, but I always had in my heart to help someone. You know, instead of helping myself, I've always put myself on the back burner until this one day came along, and I just had enough. I got tired. I got tired of being drained. I got tired of my energy being negative. I got tired of not doing what I wanted to do. I got tired of feeling like I ain't doing enough. And I asked myself this question. I said, Tonette, do you love yourself? Like, do you really love yourself? Sad but true. My honest answer, no. No, I don't love myself. I didn't at that time. I didn't love myself. Because if I loved myself, some of those choices that I've made, I would not have made. I knew better. Some of those situations I got in and the things that happened in them, a lot of the things that happened I could have prevented. I could have put a stop to some of the things. But I didn't. I allowed it. I allowed a lot of things in my life because you know why? Because I care for people. Or because I love you. So because I love you, it's like no matter what you do to me, I'm a loyal person. So it does not matter what you do to me. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to ride for you. I'm going to make sure I still keep you happy. Out of the sacrificing my own happiness, out of sacrificing myself. But then I realized if I keep doing that, I'm never going to be happy. I'm never going to become the person that I'm meant to be. I'm never going to begin to walk in my purpose. See what I'm saying? I would never be where I'm getting to today. If the things in my past would not have happened, then I wouldn't be getting to where I'm getting to today. Or if I would have allowed these things to continue, if I would have continued to accept the things that I know I should not accept, then I wouldn't be heading to where I'm going. I would still be stopped. Everything would still be at a halt. You know, people, places, and situations can block your blessing. We have to be careful, you know, who we give our time and energy to. We have to be careful what we give our time and energy to. Because every place, every person, everything is not deserving of our time or our energy. You know, we all have a value. We all have a value. We're all very valuable. You know, but sometimes in order to find that value, in order to find that worth, in order to find that purpose, you got to start letting things go. You got to start, you know, taking some of your energy away from certain situations, certain people. Because if you don't, then you'll continue to hinder yourself from growth. It's okay to help people. It's okay to be there for people. But it's never okay to not help yourself. It's never okay to not be there for yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's you who got to get you to where you need to be. No one else can help you get there. God, yeah, God can help you get there. Other people can come along and offer advice. They can motivate you. They can push you. You know, they can try to get you to see whatever, try to teach you whatever, try to help you out with whatever. Whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, only you can get you to where you need to be. Only you're going to love you the way you're going to love you. Self-love is the best love ever. When you love yourself, all else falls into place. That peace you want inside, that happiness you want inside. No, it's not an easy path to take. You know, to have to cut some people off or to have to leave some situations behind. It's not an easy task at all. And yes, some things hurt. But when you learn to let them go and let happen in those situations what is supposed to happen, it's all for the greater. It's all for your better self. You know, and then you can look back and you can see, like, dang, you know, and you start appreciating the different things that you've been through. All the hurt, all the pain, everything. Your good times, your bad times, people, places, things. You remember all of that. You know? And you're able to decipher what things and people are for you and the things and people who's not. See, me, I'm set up different. We all are. We're set up different. Yeah, some of us, we all share a lot of things in common. But there's things that we don't have in common. We're all unique in God's way. We all have our own gifts that God gave us. We all have our own ways of going about things. We all have our own ways about dealing with certain situations. We can see the same situation, both of us, me and someone else, me and 3-4 other people. It could be the same situation happening right in front of all of our faces. But that doesn't mean that we're all going to experience that situation the same. Does not mean we're all going to react to that situation the same. Doesn't even mean we're all going to have an understanding of that situation or even understand that situation the same way the next person does. And I'm saying that to say this. We're all unique and we all have our path in life that we are going to have to travel. And in that path, in our path, there's lessons to be learned. There's a lot to learn about life. And I'm not just talking about what the world knows about life. It's deeper than what we see. It's deeper than what we can understand. And the only person that I know that can give me that understanding is God. It doesn't matter if you're a preacher, apostle, evangelist, or whoever you are. You can't just tell me anything. Not now that I know God and I'm getting to know Him more and more, I test everything. I test it because a person can tell you anything. Just because you into God don't mean you know everything. Or just because you into God don't mean you know how to do this way. You know how to do that way, or this way, that way, that way. No, because with God it ain't even about that. When it's with God, when you start walking with God, you start doing things His way. Yeah, you start doing the things the way he wants you to do them. And how I know that, because since I've been letting God, and some of the situations I've been in that I've maybe been in my past before, my reaction has been totally different. Totally different. And today I'd be surprised in certain situations. I'd be like, dang, Because the old me would have really fed into some of those situations in a very negative way. And the only thing it would have caused was more negativity. Today, I'm only looking for positive vibes. I only want positive feelings. I only want happiness. I only want peace. And anybody that's in my surroundings, that's all I want for them. I want everybody to make it. I don't compete with none. I don't have to. I'm me. I'm going to get to where I need to go with the help of God. Wherever God wants me to go, I'm going to get there. Whatever situation is meant for me, He going to place me in them. For whatever lesson there is I have to learn out of that situation, I'm going to learn it. He going to keep putting me in that situation until I get it. I'm never going to grow until I get this. So, with that being said, if you find yourself in a lot of different negative situations and they're continuing to repeat themselves, it's not happening by coincidence. There is a reason. There is a purpose. You're not going to grow until you learn and until you start to apply some of the things that you are learning. I'm a hard-headed person, and you know what was hard for me to learn? It wasn't hard for me to learn because I knew it. It was just hard for me to do it because I feel like, this is my life, so I know what I got to do in my life and this and that. But truth is, those are my thoughts. I think I know. I think I got it. Truth is, I don't. Without God, I don't have it at all. I don't. I don't have it. I don't have anything without God. And nothing's possible without Him. Yeah, we can go on and think that we're happy, but true happiness without God, there is no such thing. You're not going to be happy unless you have God, unless you let Him lead you. There's a lot of, inner work to do. You have a lot of inner work. You got to reach deep within and find out who you really are. Got to start spending that time and that energy on yourself, in order for your growth. It's important.